Anyone want to take a stab at that? Story of an hour. Is an hour long or short? Is an hour long or short? Yeah, well, in the history of a lifetime, you would say an hour is pretty short, isn't it? Right? Okay. Notice that the minute she hears about her old man getting jacked, she goes to the room alone. Why do you think she goes alone? And she locks the door, too. Did you see that? Why do you think she does that? That's kind of interesting. Why would she go to a room all by herself? Why would she be potentially really upset about the fact that her guy is dead? Think about the time the story is said. Mama can't go get her job at Big Mac. There ain't no Big Macs. Not in the time this story's said. And even if there was, guess what? Mama can't work there. Women aren't supposed to work. Uh-oh, are you ready for this? The minute her guy goes, she's got nothing. Right? She's got nothing. Survival mode kicks in right away. She's sad. But then wait a minute. She starts thinking about it. Wait a minute, my guy is dead. And all of a sudden it shifts, and a different word gets used. What's the word she keeps repeating in the story? Free. 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 There were a lot of men who did not like this story after it was published. What's Chopin seeming to suggest about marriage? What's the opposite of free? Ah, right. So you go, oh yeah, the opposite of free is trapped, ain't it? Chopin seems to suggest that this woman was trapped in marriage and didn't even know it. She didn't realize she was trapped. Do you think it's possible at Warren High School that a girl could be so in love with a guy, he blows her up. At first she's like way sad about it, and then all of a sudden it hits her, wait a minute. I no longer have a guy telling me what to do all the time. Now I'm free. Free. Oh yeah. I think that's possible. Notice I just made a 3B observation, didn't I? Did you see that? I just made this text somehow personally relatable to you, maybe. Wait a minute. She comes down the stairs. She has a weak heart. They're worried about her. She comes down the stairs. She sees her guy. Her guy opens the door. Bam! She cranks, right? Question. Think about it. What will her guy, for the rest of his life, assume is the reason she died? He will assume what? She died. Why? She had a weak heart, but why did she die? He will assume that she died because she was happy to see him. For the rest of his life, he will assume she was so happy to see him, she cranked. That's what he will assume, along with everybody else in the story. The only one who knows that she's happy about him being gone is who? Herself and you. You're the one who read the story, right? You know that really she died of a broken heart, right? Because she thought she was free of her guy, and then when she discovered she wasn't, that's when she cranks. Now, why would a story like this upset men of that time? Right? Okay? By the time we hit this story in April, we will have covered a lot of territory of American thought, and we'll get to the point where women were out asking for the right to sit in classrooms with guys, asking for the right to vote, asking for the right to drive a car. See, they weren't allowed to do that during the time this story is published. That was a no-no. Guys told women what to do, and they did it. Then Chopin writes this story, one or two guys not so pleased. Welcome to junior English and to the annotation process. You gotta, hey guys, listen to me. You gotta be willing to do this work. If you don't do the annotations, you will not pass this class. You will not. You cannot. Okay? I've designed the class that way. Hey, that's the downside. Here's the upside. If you do the annotations, I can absolutely guarantee you, you will pass this class. Do you got me? Right? I love to sit with parents when the student says, but I don't get it, it's too hard and I've been trying. I love that. I love that. I say, I agree with you. I love that. Take out your annotations. What? Yeah, your annotations. If you've been trying, you'll have annotations, right? Dude, I don't have any annotations. Oh. So it's fairly obvious that you didn't try. See, don't tell your mom you're trying if you ain't got no annotations. You hearing me? You hearing what I'm saying? Right? Annotations are the way you show me you're trying. If you show up with them done, I know you're trying. Oh yeah, that's going to take you some time every night, huh? Right? So you might as well go ahead and resign to the fact you're going to have homework every night in the form of annotations, huh? Does that make sense? Upside, once a week, you hand them in to me. along with a typed paper, and I can give you points on your Omega record sheet so you can pass. Hurrah. See how that works? Right? Make sense? Okay, come back tomorrow and we'll do a little bit more work then, yes? And get that master schedule work done. Thank you.